What's up, guys? This is Nazgo2K1 coming at you with the newest episode of Nerd Rage, and we're gonna go through something today. And I wanted to kind of point out just a little bit of gaming advice. And as you know, my channel focuses on random stuff that I enjoy, including tabletop wargaming and things of that nature. Well, I've decided, along with a couple of my friends in our local gaming group, that we wanted to go to try Necromunda because it seemed like a really cool system. And I played it back in the 90s and I always had a good time with it, so I was on board immediately. So I went looking to see how Necromunda had changed with the newest iteration and GW's, ever-changing rule sets and price points and everything else. And I'm sitting there wondering, how much am I going to have to spend on this? And I went and I was like, okay, I'm going to check YouTube. I'm going to see what's out there, and there's not much really for Necromunda when you look at something like 40K or fantasy or, any of those really popular tabletop genres. You can find millions of battle reports and videos about them, but Necromunda is relatively a short list. Well, I came across this video, and I'm going to put a link down in the description. And it's from a channel called Miniatures Rundown. And they have a video called How to Actually Get Started in Necromunda. And it's Necromundown Episode 3. And you can search for it yourself. And I wanted to put this video up as a direct counterpoint to literally everything they're telling you in this video. It's all wrong. Like, they don't have a single clue. It's gotten to the point where I'm about 15 minutes into this 20-minute video, and I've realized that either A, they're deliberately misleading people, or B, they did absolutely no actual research and have no idea what they're talking about. And I know that's a heavy accusation to lay, and I'm gonna give you my side of what I'm seeing, and you guys tell me if I'm in the ballpark here. And the video opens up with them standing in front of a bunch of stuff. He's got a gang box, and then a supporting box, and then a box of terrain, a couple of rule books, the Ash Waste rule book, a couple of campaign books, the big Ash Waste box, blah blah. And he's like, the one guy says, "Oh, well, do you need all this to start Necromunda?" And the other guy's like, "No, you don't need all that." And he's right. That part I agree with. You don't need all that. And I was like, okay, you know what? That's a hook. It got me hooked. I was like, yes, I want to see the rest of this video. I want to know what they got to say. So I start watching it. And they start going through all this stuff. And by the way, just as a small side note, if you're going to shoot your own YouTube videos and whatnot, volume control is something you all need to learn over there at Miniatures Rundown, because the one guy has the microphone jammed into his mouth and blows out my eardrums every time he talks, and the other guy has the microphone way over here and I can't hear him barely at all. So, can you all get the microphones here and go from there, or at least slide that audio balancing little knob on your editing software? You'll notice none of my videos have that issue because I bring that shit down in line. But I'm not, that's, like I said, that's neither here nor there. That's just my personal suggestion. And there's a couple of comments too that say the same thing. Dude, get your microphone levels in order. But back to the major beef here. The one gentleman pulls up various things that, okay, yeah, you need that. Oh, yeah, you need that. And he pulls out a thing of dice, which he's like, yeah, you're going to need those. So I'm like, yeah, you do. So he put that to the side. Then he's like, oh, yeah, and you're going to need your house rulebook, which it's GW. Yeah, they love their rulebooks. So, yes, you do need your house rulebook. And then you need the main rulebook, which is currently the Ash Waste rulebook, which has the most updated rules. So, yes, you do need that. You got that covered. And then, of course, you need a game. So, yes, you do need that. And then you need a set of templates. Now, you can download these and print these off yourself or whatever if you want to print them on paper. Or if you're like me and you have a lovely, lovely 3D printer, you can print your own. I love this thing. Anyway, you can print your own, or if you have neither of these options, you do have to buy a set of templates for this game. And they come back, and the one guy picks up the Ash Wastes starter kit from GW, which has an Orlock gang, it has an Ash Waste Nomads gang, it's got cool riders for the Ash Waste Nomads, they're on their cool little bug ride, they look really cool, I love those models. I'm actually considering playing the Ash Waste Nomads just because I want to ride on giant bugs, it's just totally hilarious. You got the Orlock quad riders, which look really, really cool. You got like a bunch of terrain to fit, start kitting out a table. You've got dice, you've got templates, you've got the main rule book, you've got 2 separate full gangs, you've got anything and everything you need to get started playing Necromunda. And he says, should I get this? And the other guy says, oh, no, you definitely shouldn't get that. That's $300 and you don't need to spend that much. This was where I hit the pause button and went, dumbass says what? Because, first of all, the Ash Waste box is not $300. Right from the jump, it's not $300. But even if it was, who in their right mind in 2023, less than a month ago, I might add, this video went up. Who in their right mind doesn't check Amazon? Who doesn't check their friendly local gaming store? Who doesn't check online for like Miniature Market or Atomic? Oh wait, I just realized I probably better not. I don't want to get in trouble with any of the companies for using their names. But you get what I'm saying. Nobody buys direct from GW anymore. Nobody. Literally nobody. I don't know a single person outside of an exclusive pre-order type model that buys direct from GW when there are loads better, cheaper, faster, more reliable options to get your products. So I pointed out on their comments, I was like, what are you talking about $300? You can buy the Ash Waste box set for $100. Let me make sure I'm right. $178.83. That's direct 2-day shipping to your house. $178. At what point do you look at a video and go, okay, they're either shilling for somebody or they did not bother doing any research at all before they opened their mouths? Because he's sitting there and then he goes over this list, and this was the hilarious part. He then proceeds to put out a gang box, templates, dice, rule book, house book, and says, well, yeah, that's going to cost you $180 to actually get started, and that's kind of expensive. And at this point, I'm twitching because I'm looking right at Amazon for $178, where not only would I get 2 gangs, a table full of terrain, the dice, the templates, the rule book, and I'm sure the, I guess you could call it the abbreviated house books. I'm not entirely sure. But even if it doesn't come with the house books, you're still looking at way greater value for your $180. Excuse me, let's be accurate. $178.83. It's embarrassing. Okay, and this has been up here on Amazon for this price for quite a while because it's been sitting in my cart because I've been waiting for the chance to pull the trigger on it. I just wanted to see if anybody else would be interested, because it's no fun to buy a game and then nobody wants to play it. You're like, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to keep doing this. You know what I mean? It's no fun. So I've been waiting to pull the trigger on it because I don't want to waste money. But I really like the models and I really like the system. So as soon as somebody said, yeah, we're going to start this up, I think, and I was the first one to sign up. but it's $178 for the Ash Waste box set, which gets me everything that this guy says I need to get started on Necromunda for less money than what he says I need to get started on Necromunda, and gets me more stuff than what he says I need to get started on Necromunda. So I go into the comments section and I'm like, hey guys, you realize that the Ash Waste box set is not $300. It's $178 on Amazon. I said, and Miniature Market has it, I think, pretty closely priced. I'm not looking at it right this second. Unlike some people's videos, I don't make direct claims without doing the research, but I know it's not $300 on Miniature Market. But it's $178. How do you not look at Amazon before you start telling people who watch your channel and they have 841 subscribers? How do you tell your subscribers something that is completely false, has no objective basis in reality, and is a lie? It's a lie. It's a flat out lie. Even on their "this is what you need" and they say it's $180, it's not. It's like $140. Because again, nobody shops direct from GW. Nobody. They go where it's cheapest and most reliable. They have a whole bunch of factors factoring in their price points on where they choose to shop. Where you choose to shop is not, you're not going to go, well, you know, yeah, I mean, I could get this here for $20, but I'm going to go over to where, across the street, where they sell it for $70 because the store is nicer. No. Nobody does that. Nobody does that. It's 2023. All right? Nobody buys anything until they price matched it around. You know, nobody does that. And here's why I'm making this video. They immediately deleted my comment. They deleted it. And I was like, okay, well, that seems a little weird. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, wait, I said Amazon in my comment. YouTube may have pulled it. So I reposted the comment that you can buy Ash Wastes for $178, nowhere near $300. That comment disappeared. So I said, you need to upgrade. I said, you know, you should update the description of your video to state that our prices are horribly wrong and we did no research whatsoever. We couldn't even be bothered to open Amazon to look at the prices. Because when you watch this video and you realize that they're pulling out all this stuff, and oh no, you don't need that, you don't need that. And then when he pulls out the Ash Waste box and you realize that everything they're about to tell you that you need is in this box, plus more, plus cheaper, plus shipped directly to your house within 2 days, there's really no need to watch the rest of the video. You can stop. That's all you need to know. Now, is there an argument to be made not to buy the Ash Waste box set? Yes. Yes, there is. The Ash Waste campaign is indeed, and they say this on the video, I will give them that, the Ash Waste campaign is indeed brutal. And if you don't want to play House Orlok, or you don't want to play the Ash Waste Nomads, you're not really getting much for your money. Oh, right, you're getting a whole box full of terrain, the rule book, the templates, the dice, for the same price that you would if you bought them all separately retail. Okay, your arguments are sounding less and less logical and more like GW simping. And I'm sorry, that's exactly how this video comes off. It sounds like they literally just be like, no, buy it from GW. Only buy from GW, pay $300. No one's paying $300. Don't buy into this nonsense. I will put an actual video up for getting into Necromunda with my group, and I will show you how much we spent. And I'll tell you right now, my first purchase is a $178 Ash Waste box set for Necromunda, and I pulled the trigger. It'll be here on Friday. I'm straight. I paid $178 and I'm going to get more than what they tell you to buy for $180. I'm going to have more. I'm going to have terrain. I'm going to have dice. I'm going to have 2 gangs. I'm going to have a table full of terrain. It's going to be awesome. I got vehicles in my gangs. I don't have to worry about buying those. I already got the bug riders for the Ash-based Nomads. I don't have to worry about buying those. I got it all covered. The only thing I'm going to have to do is print out the FAQ, and I'm going to have to print out the, what do you call it, the market. That's it. And I'm ready to roll. Anyway, like I said, look for that. I also have a tournament that I'm going to here at the end of this month for Bolt Action, and I'm going to be doing a lot of videos and stuff from that, so look for that here pretty soon. And there's some good stuff coming, and I appreciate y'all sticking around for as long as you have, and I do apologize. I know it's been a while. Life as a trucker is not always easy, but it sure is fun. This is Nazgo 2K1 signing off. You all have a great day, and feel free to pop by their video and let them know that Amazon has it for $178. Later.